Hey guys, I'm feeling pretty ill today, but we've got a CGC return. So yeah, this is my first CGC return, so I'm really excited. I sent this off like months and months ago, just before everything kicked off. When I sent this off and it was traveling to America, they said it was going to take between 2 to 3 months for it to come back to me. Well, that turned into 6+ months. So here we go. I used a middleman service. So this isn't the packaging CGG sent it back in. This would have been what they put it in. I'm guessing this block here is my cards. So naturally, I haven't seen any of these yet, so I don't know what the grades are. I do know what cards I sent off. To be honest with you, I didn't send off massively expensive cards because, well, I don't know how much value CGC was going to add when I sent these off. Remember, this was, a long time ago. I was more testing them out than anything, so I sent 14 cards off. See, oh, they're on their side. All right. Yeah. So that's our stack of cards there. Like I said, there's 14 of them. They're really dusty. But again, I've heard a lot of complaints about that. Right, I should be able to hide it. I do have subgrades on these, so it did cost me a bit more. But I feel like it's worth it. If you've got the option of subgrades, then maybe go for them, I think. Okay, so big card. Well, big-ish. We got our Charizard V-Max here. Again, I don't think this one was actually perfect. The centering was very slightly off left to right. Other than that, I thought the card was actually pretty good. So if we reveal the grade, 9.5. Okay. So yeah, the cool thing about this is the fact that we actually get a chance to look at the grades, look at the subgrades, and actually take a look to see if we think it deserved that. So this one got 9.5s, and I got 9.5s across the board. Like every category was 9.5, so that's fair. Like I said, I didn't actually think this one was perfect anyways when I sent it off. I just happened to have a Charizard, and why not get a Charizard slabbed, you know what I mean? Which obviously we know that CGC are meant to be harsh graders. I would say 9.5 is still a really good result. So again, this is the first time I'm actually holding a CGC slab, and they feel solid. Like, they are solid. There's no flex in that at all. I'm giving it some. Oh, a little squeak. And I like the design of it. If I'm honest, the label is fine. The label is fine. Oh, here we go. So Center Scorch V, but this one's the shiny variant. This was just a card I put in because I love Center Scorch. Simple as that. I know it's not a card that's going to fetch any value even if it is graded. Again, I thought this one was pretty spot on. Oh god, there's so much dust. Is that a crack? Nope, just a hair. Okay, so the grade is a 9.5 as well. There you go. Oh my goodness, look how close it was to a 10. So yeah, with these guys, you have to have, I guess, 3 10s and 1 9.5 for it to equal a 10, so it's incredibly difficult to get a 10. With most other graders, this would have been a 10. And that's the thing, that Charizard as well would have been a 10 at PSA, would have been a 10. Possibly at Beckett's, because these guys, they judge hard. I picked these cards out because I thought they were pretty damn fine. So I felt like getting docked on a couple of things. And again, one of them was centering. I eyeballed that being very slightly off top to bottom, so that's fine. Oh, hello. That label looks a bit wobbly. So here we are. We've got a secret rare from Hidden Fates, the Bird Trio. So this card I actually purchased from somebody. So I just sent it off on a whim just in case because it looked pretty clean. The centering was very slightly off left to right. But again, I gave it a go anyways because it's very hard to get a card that is absolutely pinpoint. But yeah, we reveal the grade. Oh, again, we're very close. 9.5, we got 3 9.5s across the board and then a 10 on corners. So yeah, that's a close one. But yeah, look at this label. Like, I don't know if you guys can see it, but we are wobbly. It's like creased in there. I don't know if I like that. That's not good. See it bending out? That's not very good on quality control, is it? Another wobbly label. Yeah. Ooh, big one. Eevee on the ball. So yeah, these weren't anywhere near as valuable as they are now. So this was like, I could get this card for like 15 quid when I sent this one off. I just did it because I thought it would be an interesting thing to have slabbed. But now the value of them is crazy. So yeah, anything above a 9 with this one is going to guarantee me a handsome bit of money. So we'll have a quick look. Oh, 9.5. Oh, only just as well. Corner's got a 9. Ouchies. Which, looking at the corners, that's fine, that's fine. That one's got a little bit of whitening, and it's kicked a little bit, you see, that's not quite rounded off. So yeah, I get that. I would understand why that got a 9. But then again, what do you expect? These were promos given out on a whim. This one, technically speaking, cost me a penny because I was buying other Pokemon product at the time. So yeah, what do you expect? So 9.5 out of something that was like thrown in a box, that was then thrown at a customer as a promo. Yeah, I can be happy with that. I can't imagine there being too many 10s. But again, wavy label, you can see it bent in there. Next up, Oh, we have our Golden Rillaboom from Darkness Ablaze. Not gonna lie to you, kind of wish I kept this one just for myself to put in my binders, because it's quite a hard card to come by these days. Anyway, our centering is off left to right. I know that. I can see that from here. That's just me eyeballing it. So let's have a look. Oh, again, 9.5s across the board, and we get a 9.5. Oh god, oh, their slabs are so dusty. Have to use some polish on these. Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with corners. I don't know where they're getting that from. But then again, it's CGC, and they are known for being harsh. That's their whole thing, so... Just because I've never had one of these before, I'm just going to do a quick shake test, so... Yeah, got some of that. But anyway, 9.5s across the board, a true 9.5. Can't be too angry at that. Oh, a Lapras V-Max Rainbow. People like Lapras. I like Lapras. I just thought it'd be a cool card to get slabbed. No real value in it, just liked it. I couldn't see a problem with it, so we get, 9.5s and then a 10 on edges. Oh man, I'm not gonna get any 10s, am I? Like, I'm gonna be like just short on all of these. But yeah, 9.5 still. Again, all of these so far would pretty much been 10s anywhere else they went. A CGC 9.5 is easily a PSA 10, easily. A Rainbow Sonya. Again, centering wise, I thought this one was very slightly off left to right. But other than that, pretty damn good. It's from Rebel Clash. We have a look now. Oh, so centering 9.5, surface 9.5, corners 10, and edges 9.5. Again, just falling short again. This one even closer. If two of those got bumped up to a 10, we'd be in it. Beautiful card still. Gotta be quite sought after, I would have thought, maybe. So that's one thing I've noticed about these slabs. They seem to be quite staticky. So like crap and stuff just sticks to it. And that's not cool. But overall, like the actual slab itself is really good, really solid. Next up, we have a Raiku. I sent two of these off. It's an amazing rare from Vivid Voltage because I wanted all the amazing rares slabbed up. I did two of these just to increase my chances of getting a 10. Centering is off left to right. Probably more severe than some of the others, so it's probably going to be a 9 as opposed to a 9.5. And if we have a look, oh, called it. 9, 9.5, 9.5, and a 10. As I expected on the centering, to be honest with you, because you can even eyeball that. You can see it's off, and that's fine. Still a gorgeous card. I love all the amazing rares. Happy to have that in a 9.5. The other one's a 9.5. I'll probably be letting one of these go because I don't need two. Is everything going to be 9.5s? Is that my... I mean, I know one of them isn't. We haven't come across it yet, but one of them definitely isn't because it's banged up as a vintage card. Next up is the other Raiku. That makes sense. I put them in together, so they came back together. This one I've got no idea, to be honest with you. So let's just have a look. There we go. 9.5 centering. Surface on this one's a 9. Corners at 9.5, and then edges are a 10. It is what it is again. Oh, here we go. So we got a Jirachi next. This Jirachi, centering-wise, was pretty much on point, I thought. And again, like I said, I go over my cards to make sure they're very good before I send them off to graders, especially graders like these. So if we have a quick look, and 9.5. Okay, oh, so close to a 10. Again. Oh man, that's annoying. So 9.5 centering, 9.5 surface, corners 10, edges 10. Could not be closer. Okay, it's very slightly off from the back, so that'd be what did it. That's a disappointment. I'd love to have had a Jirachi in a 10, but still going into my collection. Still a beautiful card. Up next, we have a Celebi. Very similar vein to that Jirachi, as in I thought it was pretty spot on. Maybe slightly off top to bottom on the centering, but again, everything else I thought was pretty damn good. So we'll have a look. Oof. Surface a 9. Ouchies. So 9.5 overall, that's fine. 9.5 on centering, 9 surface, corners 10, edges 9.5. Probably fair because again, the techniques that they use to look at cards are far exceeding what an average person would be able to do, judging it by eye. And like I said, the whole point of CGC are to be harsh graders. Like, to be honest with you, you don't even really want to try and send cards to them unless they are absolutely pristine and you think they're going to get that 10. And here's the Ray Boy. I got no idea, to be honest with you, because everything I've thought so far has been out the water. I've had, you know, how many 9.5s? Right, so let's just reveal it. Oh, what would you look at that? 9.5. I think it's a little bit harsh on the centering, but again, they're going to be measuring it, so like properly. I can see it's a little bit off top to bottom there. And on the front, it's a little bit off left to right, I can see, so I understand that. But yeah, 9 on centering. 9.5 surface, corners 10, edges 9.5. All these cards pretty much, so far anyways, bar the one that I said that wasn't, have been pack fresh as well, pulled by me. Chunky Chew! Chunky Chew. Love this card. Love this card. This one I know is off left to right on the centering. I know it is. so that's fine. I wanted it slabbed because it's a big Pikachu, and it's the only one I had at the time. I just wanted it in a case. So I don't expect much from this. I expect it probably to be a 9, to be honest with you. But let's have a look. Hey, that's my first happy surprise. Oh, it's close as well. So we've got a 9 on centering. It's off left to right quite a bit. 9.5 on surface, fair. Corners 10, edges 10. Right, the final card, and because it's the final card, I know what it is. It's going to be slightly more interesting because it's a vintage card. It's a Dark Charizard. Now, this one I brought from a car boot sale that my school was running about 15 years ago. It was a long time ago. I was in school. So yeah, it was my first Charizard I picked up. But it's not in a good place. I'm not going to lie to you. If we get in a little bit closer, it's got a crease that you can't really see up here. You can see the border is all silvered up. Along that side, we've got some silver in. The hollow has a couple of scratches, but as you can see, it's actually pretty clean, which was amazing. If we go around the back quickly, the back, that corner is munched, as you can see, and the edgings are, there's a lot of whitening going on. So I'm not expecting much from this. I just did it because I wanted to preserve the card. Not interested in the grade, to be honest, so it's not going to be good. But let's have a look. Oh, 4.5. That's better than I thought. And look at that, I still got a 9.5 on centering. Oh, I shouldn't laugh. Mate, my organs. So, centering 9.5. Surface 4, understandable. Corners 5, very understandable. And edges 5, very understandable. Again, this one wasn't for any purpose other than the fact that I wanted it slabbed for protection to stop it degrading more. It's a beautiful card. I just love how sinister it is. Amazing. That was 14 cards, 13 9.5s, and I feel like crying. It doesn't matter, it's irrelevant. This was for me a test because I didn't know like what kind of quality CGC were expecting, what kind of quality they delivered. You know, they were pretty new when I decided that I was going to send these off, and by the time I've got them back, they're like an established force now. So, you know, it's mental how quickly things change, or how long it takes to grade things these days. But yeah, the quality of the slabs is great. Can't really go wrong with that. They look good. It's kind of refreshing not seeing a frosted glass effect like PSA do around every slab. I like that. Security-wise, again, weirdly enough, our own local MGC to the UK have more security features than a PSA or a CGC or Beckett slab. Just weird. The others really need to up their game. Like, put them in a CGC slab as opposed to other slabs, you know, it will give it some more value, even though I haven't got 10s. But honestly, if I cracked this case and sent it to PSA, it would be a 10 and I would get more money. I know that's not a good thing to say necessarily, but it's the truth. Will I crack these? Probably not. I don't really partake in that. Do I like CGC? Yes, I very much like CGC. I like these slabs. Will I grade with them again? Maybe. I don't know at the minute because the wait time sending stuff to America is so long. I don't really usually sell my stuff, to be honest with you. So it's not really in my benefit to do that. As long as I enjoy the slabs that I get put into, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, as a final thought, CGC seems to be a great company. Definitely great slabs, solid slabs. Very much enjoyed the process, even though it took so long. Possibly grade with them again, but I'm trying to be more UK orientated in my grading because I would really love a powerhouse of a UK company to be able to grade cards and add value. That's just what I want. But yeah, anyway, CGC, awesome stuff. May grade with them again. Enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. See you guys next time. I'm gonna go take a lem sip.